Hallo und willkommen zurück zu Folge 4 von If My Heart Had Wings. In der letzten Folge ist Aoi in der Schule rumgelaufen auf der Suche nach einem Club, den er beitreten könnte. Dabei ist er an eine alte Garage gestolpert, in der er ein Mädchen getroffen hat, das gerade sehr beschäftigt war. Die hat er vor dem eintretenden Hungertod bewahrt, indem er ihr von seinem Essen abgegeben hat. Danach hat er auf dem Rückweg zurück zum Dormitory Kotori gestalkt. Die hat eine Withdrawal-Bescheinigung für die Schule gedroppt, die er erstmal an sich genommen und ihr nicht zurückgegeben hat. Und wir schauen jetzt, wie es am nächsten Tag weitergeht. Good morning. Oh, God. Early in the morning, the doorbell chimed. Someone went to open it, and there I saw Ageha before school or on a free day. What are you doing here? So you really are the doll mother? She remarked as she saw me wearing an apron. Nice. Boys in aprons. This place, it's the witch's mansion, isn't it? It's a student dormitory for our school, huh? Ageha focused on the word student dormitory as if questioning their suitability as she gazed at the magnificent entrance. I was surprised too, to think that I would become the caretaker of the place that we used to sneak into when we were kids. It's nice. I might like to live here too. Dann korrigiere ich halt deren failed Rechtschreibung oder whatever. If I were living here with you, it would definitely be fun. Why did you come here? I asked while guessing that perhaps she'd come to invite me to walk to school with her. Okay, sure. She is, after all, my number one best friend. Oh yeah, I came to ask Kotori to come to school with me. Oh, damn. I was wrong. Miss Elio. Who's Miss Elio? No, it's nothing. While blushing due to the misunderstanding, I looked back towards Kotori's room. Looks like she still hasn't woken up. Even if she gets up now and takes her time eating breakfast, she can still make it with time to spare. I see. Alright, I'll wait you. Thanks for the food. There's still some left. Sorry, but I can't eat this much so early in the morning. You're joking, right? I only gave you a little bit. Even people in sports clubs don't eat a huge bowl of Neapolitan pasta in the morning. Oh yeah, I guess. Kanako ate the whole thing again this morning though. How was the taste? It was tasty. Really? Yeah, really. But there was a lot of it, so I got tired of eating it halfway through. With good food, it tastes good no matter how much you eat. You've always had an unrefined palate, haven't you? An unrefined palate. The shock hit me like a bolt of lightning. I hung my head in dismay. Why are you so shocked? The truth is, Age had revealed the reason why, since yesterday the boarders hadn't been eating my cooking properly. I thought I'd ask her opinion, which is why I made Ageha some food and got her to eat it. It was made from leftover ingredients anyway. Eating things like pork fried with ginger and Neapolitan pasta in the morning, it's unlikely that girls would ever accept that kind of food. What about something more refreshing? If you're gonna make pasta, why not try tomato sauce or Japanese style? Cooking for girls is so difficult. Boy or girl, we're all human. Tasty is tasty. That's what I believed. Just as I was seriously troubled by this, I heard the squeaking of turning wheels coming from down the hallway. First, Het the duck came into the dining hall, then Kotori came in after him. It's the opposite as usual. Why do I have to... No acting, by the way, I should go to sleep. Kotori rubbed her sleepy eyes and started preparing Hat's food. Someone looked as if the hungry Hat had woken her up. There, eat your fill and get nice and fat. Sooner or later, I'm gonna eat you. Quack! Not understanding her words, Hat quacks happily as Kotori speaks to him and eats his food. It's a duck. How cute. Huh? Kotori notices that Ageha is here and instantly opens up her eyes. This is a pet duck, isn't it? I've seen one in a TV commercial. Is it yours, Kotori? He's just decided to live in my room, that's all. Why are you here? Kotori, you've been off school for too long. I came to see how you are. Do you feel better now? The teacher or someone asked you to do this, didn't they? No, they didn't actually. Hey, shall we go to school together? Who'd want to go with you? Kotori made another one of those straight faces she's so good at. But if you take too much time off, you get behind in the lessons. I don't think it has anything to do with you. Well, that's true. You're right, I'm sorry. Huh. Who said I was taking a day off today? Huh? Don't get the wrong idea. The reason I'm going isn't just because you asked me to. Okay then. Alright, I'll wait for you. I never said I was going with you. I go by myself. Kotori said with a straight face, then turned her wheelchair around. Just as she was about to leave, she stopped the wheelchair and turned around. You two, do you know each other? Huh? Yeah, we're childhood friends. What a pair of idiots. It looks like she has even more of a bad attitude this morning. However, she did say she was going to school. After tidying up the breakfast things, I left the dormitory with Ageha. On our way to school, somehow our conversation turned to Kotori. Is there a reason why Kotori stopped coming to school? Yeah, I guess there is. Kotori has a walking disability, right? When we joined the same class in the second grade, it seemed like she wasn't really into it. Sometimes I would speak to her. That's so like Ageha, to worry about that sort of thing. If there are any people who don't really fit into the group or are left out, she won't just ignore them. In the past, that's why she started to play with marbles, so it could have been for the same reason. But for Kotori to be like that, to put it bluntly, it seems like she doesn't really want to fit in. Yeah, I can imagine that somehow. When the other girls in the class saw me with Kotori like that, they'd get angry. That's when they started to object to Kotori. It became a big battle of the girls in the class versus Kotori. When Ageha reminded herself of what happened back then, she were really slouched forward. Ageha is cheerful and has many friends. Kotori, who didn't respond to Ageha's concerns about her, might have been seen as the one in the wrong by those around them. Since then, she stopped coming to school. That's right. Damn, das ist sad. Wird aufgeführt zu kommen, obwohl du eigentlich nur helfen wolltest. You know, back then, Kotori was amazing. She faced up to all of the girls in the class and didn't back down at all. Ageha's waving her arms around like someone from a kung fu movie and passionately tells the story. I decide not to ask her what kind of heroic deeds took place, or for any specific details. Well, I didn't expect that. Even just by saying something in a slightly harsh way, she gets all tearful. Why did Kotori come to our school? You know, she doesn't enjoy the lessons and doesn't try to make any friends. The only reason I could think of is that it might be because it has full disabled access. Yeah, genau. In fact, that could be the main reason. I've got to do something about this. Looking at Ageha from the side, she puts her hands behind her head and starts thinking things over. I remember the withdrawal notes that I picked up last night. On the spur of the moment, I decided not to give it back and acted like I knew nothing about it. Is she really planning to drop out? It somehow felt like I had picked some heavy piece of lost property. The two of us both made troubled faces as we walked. A quite strange commotion surrounded us. Most of the other students around us on the way to school were looking in the same direction. Over there was a tall, slender, beautiful girl walking alone. She was familiar. Oh, it's her. Was the girl I met in the garage. Everyone was looking at her with curiosity, but it seemed that she hadn't noticed that other people were looking at her. Yeah, die ist ein bisschen oblivious. I was looking at her in the same way as everyone else, but Ageha took the way I was looking in the wrong way. Nice. Stell dich gerade auf, Freunde denken, ihr seid so ein Dude. Oh, as I thought, you have high standards. That girl is really famous in our school. The super repeat student Senior Amane Mochizuki. Super repeat student, also ist die, hat ja noch mehrmals die Klasse wiederholt, ist noch älter als alle anderen. Super repeat student? Yeah, she's repeated the same school year several times. Wie alt ist die bitte? Is she that stupid? She doesn't look it though. If I had to say one way or the other, I'd say she's a genius. It's way beyond the level of her having the best scores or anything like that, rather. The teachers have nothing more to teach her. In fact, they sometimes go to learn from her, it seems. Cleverer than the teachers? Does our school really deal in such specialized fields? Despite that, she doesn't graduate and stays at school. She plans a way to drop credits and intentionally repeats the year. Originally, she was repeating the year for more times than the school rules allow, so that's why she's the super repeat student. But it's strange to see her on her way to school in the morning. I don't know if she's a genius or not, but she definitely seems like a pretty weird person. Amane. Then abruptly, super repeat student Senior Amane Mochizuki stopped walking and looked at the sky. Das ist mein Titel. Super repeat student Senior Amane Mochizuki. Yeah. Everyone else mimicked her and looked up to Nice. A jet plane flying through the blue sky, pulling its vapor trail along behind it. Wow. Everyone soon realized it was a plane and quickly lost interest and started walking again. However, Amane Mochizuki kept on standing there, looking up at the plane flying high in the sky. When people came from behind and avoided her like she was in their way, she didn't pay any attention to them either. Oblivious ist so ein schönes Wort. Ich mag es. Gibt's im Deutschen irgendwie gutes Synonym dafür? Let's go. Sure. Kotori arrived just as our morning homeroom class finished. Was ist home? Achso, nee, never mind. Sorry I'm late. Kotori, do you feel better now? Yes, thankfully. I see. I was worried about you. Kotori went past the homeroom teacher, who seemed bewildered that she had come back to school all of a sudden, then, still in her wheelchair, arrived at her desk. The desk right at the front was the only one that didn't have a chair. Everyone looked on, puzzled. I'm not an animal in a zoo. Now that Kotori was in school, she started her cool allure routine again. She concentrated during the lesson and answered the teacher's questions easily when asked. It seems like her grades in regular subjects are top class. Top class, not top glass, you retard. During recess, she sat at her desk reading a book or going off somewhere. She didn't try to talk to anyone, and even if Ageha tried to speak to her, she acted like she hadn't noticed. The other girls in the class looked like they were worried about how they should treat her and watched her from a distance. During gym class, the way she looked on board left an impression on me. She always looked like she was all alone and didn't seem to be enjoying herself very much. Sad. Hey, Kotori. At lunchtime, I found Kotori carrying her bag about to leave the classroom, and I chased her down the hallway. It's lunchtime, you know. What are you doing? Suddenly, Kotori dashed away at unbelievable speed. Der hat wahrscheinlich richtig Armmuskeln, ja, die krassen Wheelchair-Fahrer. Oh, hey! In the heat of the moment, I tried to chase her, but I thought I would bump into passing students, and I was too slow to start moving. In the meantime, Kotori had already got inside the elevator. Ooh, elevators at school. Damn. Ja, okay. Ja, gut, das macht natürlich Sinn. According to the school rules, most students are not allowed to use the elevator. It was only supposed to be used by workers or teachers carrying big loads, or disabled students like Kotori. Even so, I chased after her, only for the doors to close mercilessly in front of me. Smug look. Through the glass, the one with the self-proclaimed cool allure stuck her tongue out and headed to the floor below as I stood and watched. Junge, Treppe ist schneller als, Suche nach dem Wort Fahrstuhl für eine Weile. Als Fahrstuhl. Häufig, wenn du rennst. You're not getting away. Ja, Mann. Keep going. ran and made it to the school gates. She was holding him back. It seemed like she was trying to leave early, so I went to cut her off. However, I can't deny the possibility that her lunch is in the bag. Maybe I got the wrong idea. Ja, aber die Art, wie sie direkt abgehauen ist, ist schon suspicious. Dafür kann man hier schon mal hinterher rennen. Ein Schluck Wasser. If that's not it, then what could be the problem? I watched over the school gates like some guardian statue. Bam! I was crashed into by something in the back, in other words, from outside the school gates. Okay. Ah! Whoa! Ah, what was that? I got up and felt like I was crawling out from under an avalanche. Let me guess, Amane? Then I saw a big cardboard box and a girl that had fallen over. Are you okay? Oh, I'm okay. Who would have thought? I'm sorry, but I couldn't see ahead of me because of this box I was carrying. Oh. Es muss ihr natürlich helfen, die Box zu tragen und kann dann nicht auf Kotori warten. Bedauerlich. I looked at her as I got up, and without thinking, I thought I was going to say, the super repeats soon. But I held my tongue. How about you? You're not hurt, are you? I'm alright. I see, that's good. As she says that, the super repeating super senior holds onto the big cardboard box. Up. Ah, Mädchen, was drin? Oh, my stomach. She went to lift it up, but then Senior Amane Mochizuki slumped down exhausted. Don't you mean super repeat student Senior Amane Mochizuki? Due to an empty stomach, my short-term performance has been significantly reduced. I'll help you carry it. Huh? It's so heavy. Dude, be a man. Come on, you can do this. The big cardboard box is incredibly heavy. It's fine, I can carry it by myself. Come on, it's no big deal. I said as I went to pick it up anyway. Oh god. Ooh, thanks. Prediction correct. Ich könnte jetzt sagen, ich habe es euch ja gesagt, aber ich habe vorher schon bestimmt 2 oder 3 Mal falsch predicted, deshalb, let's save that for later. Is this okay here? I don't know what's in it, but we put the heavy cardboard box on the floor. Sorry about that. Thanks for helping. It's alright. Anyway, Senior, if you're hungry, I got some melon bread. Hat sie ihn überhaupt erkannt? She was staring towards the inside of the garage. Senior? Senpai? Senpai? I found myself copying her and looking in the same direction. Inside. Damn! What's Kotori? What's she doing here? She's by the big thing placed in the center of the garage and is trying to lift up the sheet to see what's underneath. Are you spy? Are you interested in that? Kotori is surprised when Amane speaks up to her. Oh. Kotori seems intimidated and nods. Hat sie ihn schon bemerkt? Amane vigorously pulls back the sheet. Shining. Inside is a white streamlined aircraft. Und da ist sogar eine verdammte Ente drauf, look at that. What a perfect match. Kotori looked at it, dazed. I say wow, as I let out a small surprised sound slip out. Could this be a glider? Yes, it is. Amane nodded and Kotori cautiously moved her head closer to the aircraft. Even in the dimly lit garage, the glider's white body had a glossy shine to it, and faintly reflected Kotori's face. I moved towards it to take a closer look. Is this the one that we saw from Windmill Hill? Yeah, it could be. Ach, sie hat ihn also doch bemerkt. The smooth surface looks like it was made from plastic. However, it is hard to the touch. Es gibt auch hartes Plastik? The wings had been removed, and for now it was just the body. So this is what the cockpit's like. This is amazing. Yeah. Huh? Nice! We started talking to each other at some point, but then finally realized who it was we were talking to. Hey you, why were you running away just now? She calmly ignores my question but then hurriedly tries to escape, so I go ahead to block her. I won't let you get away. Why did you come here for? You're not here to eat lunch, are you? There was some mean guy guarding the school gate, so I came to hide in here. So she really was trying to leave early. Do you know her? Amane was listening carefully to our conversation.